So stocks and shares in both the UK and Europe have continued to trend lower during the course of the day. They opened about 2% down, tried to rally, are now heading for a close at about 3% down. Banks very much in the eye of the storm there, down 7 to 8%. Some sectors, particularly that are considered defensive, like healthcare, are actually up, but overall the market is having a very difficult time of it in very heavy volume. Well, if the interest rate markets and the bond markets are anything to go by, they're not at all confident that we're not going to see a recession. So you've seen 10-year bond yields, so-called gilts in the UK, reach record lows. If you look at what we call the overnight index swap market, a form of derivative market, betting on interest rates in the future, they're saying there's probably an 80% chance of an interest rate cut in the very near future. So yes, we've not got any data on where economic forecasts are at the moment, because of course these tend to be lagging indicators, particularly in situations such as this. I'm pretty sure that many economists are very quickly taking the red pen out for their forecast for growth, both in the UK for both 2016 and 17. But as I said, in terms of where the market is pricing around rates, around bonds, yes, they seem to be bracing themselves for very bad economic news here in the UK. Well, I mean, it's difficult to know what would have happened had they not come out and made the reassuring statements that they did this morning. I mean, certainly, as I said, markets have continued to trend weaker. There's very little tangible sign that that's helped to support markets. And you have to say, in the case of George Osborne, of course, he was one of the most vociferant proponents of Project Fair, saying there was no plan B, we have an emergency budget pretty much immediately, and the UK would be plunged very quickly into recession, pushing back on all of those things this morning, but of course in doing so executing a 180-degree turn. So there's a certain credibility issue there, I'd have to say.